Hello, this is Priscilla Batzel. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's a 14 by 14 inch canvas that's pre-primed, but I'm going to use it with the intention of doing some off-the-wall geometrics and some atelier pale gold and rich gold mixed into some really old, not working very well Australian Floetrol cell activator that I'm just going to add it as a gold accent. Anyway, I've got some, I'm a Colour Arte affiliate, so I've got Vivid Intenses, I've got Primary Elements, and I've got Prizm pours, and probably some black paint around here somewhere that's Meaden or otherwise could be Amsterdam. Anyway, so I'm gonna just start by giving myself a little bit of white. That's Tuscan Sun. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. This is Sour Lemon with a little bit of Orange Crush in it. And what else do I want? I want some Orange Crush. Hopefully you can see the difference. Pretty sure you can. So I'm going to get a couple of these bottles out here so I can swing my turntable and grab a little card. Actually, it'll be a playing card. And I'm going to be picking up those two pieces of Flotsam with my tweezers that are on my Amazon link, that are it's underneath Show More, near the Colourarte coupon code, which is at least 20% off. Alright, I may go back over that again. Less a geometric and more just abstract fun. I don't want quite as much canvas showing as I've got. I'm going to wipe off my card. And I'm going to give myself another bunch of combinations. I might try for some cells. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. There's the African Violet. Here's some Midnight Shadow. Both of those are Prizm pours. There's a little Periwinkle, Vivid Intense. I wanted to use some Rhapsody Rose. I've been hoarding it. There's very little left. It's a primary element. And I keep thinking I should use something like Chantilly lace as a conveyance, but what I've got handy that's usable is a little Frostbite. And this time I'm actually going to try the gold cell activator, which I didn't do when I thought I was going to. Even if all I get is, excuse me, I keep hitting I've got tape with a marble attached to keep my head from obscuring your view. So if you notice something that keeps interrupting, that's what it is. Really tempted to just put the black right over it and try that out. Got a scrape dish, and I'm going to wipe that card off so I can use it again if I want to. I haven't worked, I've been cleaning and organizing my studio and throwing things away for 3 days. So I haven't had a chance to paint. And I'm not allowed to buy any more canvases, so this one's a treat. And usually when I do these, I don't try and make cells. I am kind of listening for whatever the artwork speaks to me, and I'm hearing I want some blue. Kind of like that pattern actually. I'll scrape that off. The paint is almost always useful to cover naked spots or spots around the edge. I am getting called to saffron first. Prizm pour. Jasmine, I think, yes. Jasmine Primary Element. And this time, what's it going to be? This time I'm going to use the Frosted Berry. And I think I'm still going to swipe with a cell activator. And this time it's going to be, that's perfect, the black. And it might go quite a distance because that's quite a bit of cell activator. I'm dragging something. I saw something moving in there. And I'm going to cheat because I like the cells I see coming up. I'm going to take my residuals, fill in that little gap. Nobody will know if you don't tell them. Alright, I'm going to adjust that to push this right down over the edge. There's my residuals there. Those are pretty cool so far, so good. Use up all my extra paint. Seeing the orange makes me want the purple. You can tell Halloween is coming for me. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to do some purple. That's the African Violet. I'm going to use a little, that's a Prizm pour. This is some Fairy Tales Primary Element Burmese Red. I'm going to use a little poinsettia. Not sure what shapes we've got, but I'm planning on refining them later. More Frosted Berry. A little more Rhapsody Rose. And since I've got all my paint out, I might as well use what I want. This is Plum Blossom, which is pretty similar, but not exactly the same at all as the Frosted Berry. Alright, so I had a nice wide card. Oh, that one's dangerous. You gotta check for little burrs and things. This looks like it was actually just the top trimmed off something I made a scoop out of. Use my residuals again. Sorry about my head if it's in the way. I never did put the blue in there, but I'm planning on it still. I have to find it first. Oh good, there we go. This is blue made of Frostbite with a little bit of Ultramarine Blue Vivid Intense. And it seems like I need to open it. Yeah, I got a schmutzy card. But since I'm just filling an area with some color, I don't know that I care. This is Snapdragon. Come on, kids. Let's all play. Fair. What's going on? Oh, that's going on. Okay. Just pull your top right off. Check for the big lumps. Make sure it's open. Come on. Wow. It's still not cooperating fully. All right. Just add a little color to my silicone mat. I am feeling, this is the Blue Velvet. This is Cerulean Blue. To heck with the blue that's there. I don't know why I'm using such wide cards. Sorry about your ears. I think I'm just going to mix that right there. I'm not liking this card. I thought I could improve it by changing my colors. It needs a definite haircut. Kind of taking my time. I don't know that we'll have enough time to do anything because I'm really not rushing myself. And I like to experiment a little. I might still do something else like cell activator. Although this is definitely not cell activator, this is just gold paint. I'm being called to some orange. First I want to get rid of the rest of my blue. I figure it doesn't matter in the beginning because I can always add things to make what I've done, make myself like it better. I'm trying to say very poorly. Okay, so that's the card I was complaining about. I definitely want give myself, that's the Orange Crush. I meant to grab the saffron, but that's okay. Saffron's plugged anyway. Fortunately, it unplugged itself as I tried to use it. Now I did cut a whole lot of little pieces. There we go. That's not wide enough. All right, this will work. That's cool when I have residual paint. Yeah, I'm going to be here for a long time. At least as far as I can tell. I'm dying for some jasmine. I think I'm going to use some pink diamond. Without the chips, please. There is no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. Still want some jasmine. And that's still pink diamond. Okay, where'd I hide the jasmine on myself? There it is. I see it. I need to do like fast forward through all of this and do a voiceover. It's not looking like anything I'm in love with yet. By any stretch of the imagination, I think I'm gonna move the pink diamond someplace I don't keep picking it up. I think next time I make a video I'm going to have more of a plan. Because this is not working as well as I was hoping. Yeah, and sometimes it's just nice to take your time, which is not something I do a lot of. Part of me wants to just go around the whole thing and put paint on and pull on it and see what happens. Just let whatever wants to happen happen. And fill in after, or change it after. That was saffron. That is frosted berry. This is, wow, that was the fastest 3 minutes ever. I got 1 minute left and I'll have to turn the camera off and start again. Whoops. Which I honestly might as well just do in a second. This is evidently just my therapy today. I'm liking it a little better than I was, which is always a good thing. Alright, I'll be back in a second. And I'm back. Maybe I ought to try focusing that. Yeah, I'm thinking about just filling things in. That's the Tuscan Sun. I'm going to use my card that had some jasmine and stuff on it. I want a bunch of Chantilly lace, and to try my cell activator on it. Ooh, there was a lot more paint on that card than I thought. Wow. There goes my head again. Sorry. I promise no matter what occurs, I will figure out a way to make this something more palatable than I'm feeling about it right now. Definitely need to soak my rags. I want something much brighter, which means maybe I need, yes, Vivid Intense Quinacridone Magenta. Looks a little brighter. Maybe I'll mix it up. I have Vivid Intense Quinacridone Red. I think that's a good idea. And just because I can. Hey, that's the name of my first book. It's on the Amazon link next to my second book called Unlimited Possibilities. They're both the first and the second 100 books I made for first and second 100 videos I made for YouTube. That is driving me nuts. Hopefully you can still see. Keep feeling myself run into the marble over and over. Oh, I like that together. Good combination. Getting better. I'm tempted to try some white. I'm not sure what it's going to do. I gotta stop leaving my bottles in my way. I like the black better than I like anything, and I want to scrape this off, but I think I'm going to just give it some black. That's the Maiden Black. And sometimes it sells. So let's see what happens. We're just going to get funky, really funky, hopefully. I like this better without whatever it was that was bothering me in there. Come on. The Snapdragon is very uncooperative today. Wow. I thought I cleaned that out. Yeah, I got schmutz on my card. I don't care. It's getting better and better. Be good to finish within the time I have. Just press your card in and leave some textures. I'm thinking I'm loving that quinacridone red. but I also like the negative space. So I'm not sure what to do about that. I have different mixtures for different paints. I like that a lot. Alright, wipe your card off. Wipe it off better than that. I stick my finger right in the paint I left behind. That's the Vivid Intense white that I just dragged some black from somewhere into. And there's a lump of something in there. Come out. There's still a lump of something in there. There's more lump. It's been sitting a while, but at least I found it. So, I'm feeling like putting some more yellow in somewhere. That's the Tuscan Sun. Now do I want pink? I could use pink. Instead of white. Clean up that edge. That's the Frosted Berry again, with its own little thing hanging out. And I've got white on my card, so I'm going to leave it there and not worry about it. There, that doesn't bother me. That is almost white enough. Wow, every single time. Must be right in the bottle. I must have mixed it with Floetrol. So there's just a couple spaces left, those two. This little one over here. And then whether I want to do something else to this or not is another question. Also, it's not unheard of for me to make some more marks. When I have puddles of paint, they call to me, use me, use me. That was terrible. I know what color I want. I want the sour lemon with orange crush in it. Squeaky. And I want some of the Carnation too. There we go. It might bleed. Oh, it's plugged. I didn't use it yet. You can tell when I'm stubbornly trying to pull something out of the bottle that I really wanted to use that color. And I do. Let's try it anyway. I forgot where I was going to put it. Oh, there we go. I just created a very organic line because it's going to be a problem child. I am thinking that I want that. I wanted that Tuscan Sun Yellow line to be darker, but I think what I really want is to just change it up. without the bubbles, preferably. Oh well, it's going to be changed up even more. That is a bad card. We don't want that card. We're going to throw that card away. I'm going to take my spatula run it right up along that edge. I don't know if it will neaten it up enough to make me happy, but I think so. And it looks like it's going to give me a nice color to fill in that little gap. And I've got one gap left, and I actually don't hate this. I actually really like it now. So don't judge your work as you go along too badly, because you could be wrong. Let's say I'm wrong. What have I got? Yeah, I'm not unhappy at all, and I'm probably going to just keep working on it. Here's some more of that Chantilly. Oh, no, it's Frostbite. Leave you guys alone for a few days and you sabotage me every chance you get. I don't know why that's not working. Maybe it's because it's so empty that the bottle is got the marble is lodging in the tip. That might be exactly the problem. Alright, I'm going to fuss with this a little bit more. I think I have a little tiny palette knife, and I'm going to use it to spread that paint. Try not to cut yourself, Priscilla. And I do use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures, which means if I leave my paint heavy, it's not going to crack. Not that this is terribly heavy, but it's heavier than it could be if I were trying to spread it out. Now I do have to try and excuse myself, because if I leave little white gaps, it's not the end of the world for me. I am, however, going to fill that gap right there, because I can. Alright, weird as it is, I like it and I said so. Not going to worry about anything. I'm really surprised. I don't know why I should be. I did not like this as I went along at all. But I didn't give up. So there's your lesson. Don't give up. And I really thought I might want to do something like checks. Take the residual paint off. Just one more element. Now we suddenly made it into a city with windows. Let's get rid of those. Okay, looks like they're there to stay. They don't want to go anywhere. Hopefully we're still right under your view, and I can shimmer this at you. And I sometimes do, I love my tweezers because they get small things out of the painting, but I also love my tweezers because the back end is rounded. If I need to fill in a gap, which evidently I'm compelled to do right now, I can do that fairly easily. Alright, I'm liking just the right amount of cells. I'm going to try and get up on my ladder and shimmer this at you. It's just a fun abstract. I'm not sure I'm 100%. I'm kind of feeling like I should have some black in there. You know what? I'm going to put some black in there. Don't ask me why, I just had to. You could do a lot to this with texture. And we're not looking for perfection, so please give me a thumbs up if you like what I do. Fingers and all. Know that there's a 20% off or more Colourarte coupon code underneath Show More, along with the Pixel Paint Designs coupon code where you can get Australian Floetrol, Boom Gel, Pebeo paints, and more stuff. I'm a Colourarte affiliate, so if you shop Colourarte, you help me out, and I really appreciate that. Yes, I'm still fussing. No, I don't need an excuse. It's all good. I wanted to do a, oh, that's good from up here. I wanted to do a black and white swipe, and I'm going to do that next. Like that down there. But I'm not sure what other colors. I kind of think these worked really well together, so maybe that'll be next. Anyway, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Please give me a thumbs up and share my videos. And when you watch them longer, you help me out. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and I sell my artwork when I get an opportunity. And if you contact me through my email, I'll give you prices and information about lessons if you'd like. My Amazon link is on my link tree, along with Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, a couple of my websites, Society 6 Legalist. You wouldn't think I'd have forgotten this stuff in 3 days, would you? Anyway, you've heard it all before if you're here again, but if you're new, please be welcome. Questions are welcomed and encouraged. So check out my community board for tomorrow's video. It'll tell you it's probably going to be at 3:15 p.m. Know that I have 31 or more lists of playlists, each with 100 videos on them. And all of those topics and genres are also separated and available for you. If you mention you like something, I will give you a playlist. Whatever I've forgotten, you'll see on another video. I love you guys much. Take care of each other. Bye for now. Priscilla out. I like this way more than I expected. I mean, I really like it a lot. Bye. See you soon. Hopefully tomorrow.